how to do this method. However, I'm just going to do it to you in video form. So if I can, hold on, let me just get my fading door. Get my fading door tool. Just gonna wait, back to another thing. Okay, now let's say this is your car. You know, you got all suspension. Okay, so basically all we're just gonna do is we're just gonna go in and freeze it. You don't want to grab the wheels because that's just bad. And they still spaz out. So, you don't want to grab the wheels. You want to freeze your chassis. You want to go at your precision wheel. You want to right click the wheel that you want to rotate the wheel so that it balances out the wheel. And it basically makes it so that every part of it is vertical, or vertical to the world. So, or it's just in line with the world. So, all you want to do is you want to get the angles of the wheel, and if they are not 0, negative 90, or 0, or 0, 90, 0, you want to change values. So you want to highlight all your values, and then you want to go back and change them, like so. And if the wheel flips the other way around than the way it's supposed to be facing, you just want to change the 90 value so that it will flip the wheel around and will put it facing forward again. And then you want to click rotate entity, and it will stay forward. And then you want to do this for the wheels, and then for the other side, I think it sometimes happens where it would be the same value, but sometimes it doesn't. And so you want to go change it. Let's go change that wheel. Okay, and then you're good to go. For the ball sockets. Now all you want to do is you want to go grab your ball socket advanced tool and press R on all your wheels. Just do it once. You can have one ball socket to the wheels. It doesn't really matter what you do. So, and it's only allowing me to do one. And by the way, by doing this, the next part of the suspension that I'm about to show you, or the one after this, after the ball sockets, you can't change your lengths, so you would want to remove your button, because if you do, your suspension will bork, or basically the wheels will go straight through the chassis and you won't be able to drive. So that's just a note of reference, but I'll leave that for the other suspension thing that I'm going to do after the ball sockets. So all you want to do now is if you have preset settings, it's better to have presets because you don't have to actually remember them. I just like to do it that way. And all you want to do now is you want to left click your steering plate or whatever you use for steering, and left click your wheel. Left click your steering plate, left click your wheel again, left click your wheel. Oh, left click your chassis, sorry. And then left click your wheel, and then, god darn it. Left click your chassis, and then left click the wheel. And then you want to reverse that. So, you want to go then from wheel to chassis. Wheel, chassis. Plate, wheel. Okay, and now that's all you have to do now. So, yeah, and now onto the other part of the suspension tutorial. Okay, so remember how I said you can't change the length of values? The reason why I say that is because when you do this part of the suspension, where you put multiple points inside the wheel, like 1, 2, you want to put 2 points inside the wheel, like this. I'll explain it after. Just give me a second. Okay, and now what this does is it will create a hydro in the middle of the wheels here. So it's basically keeping it at a really small length. I'll show you that in a second, once I get these things attached and I actually do the hydros. You want to go to constraints, or hydraulic. Then you want to go, oh wait, no, that's the other one. Hold on, whoops, I did the wrong thing. You want to attach points 2, 4, 6, 8 to your chassis. I don't know where the other one is. Why is the 8 not attaching? Did I press attach? No, I didn't. Okay, and then you want to right click the world, and then you want to go back up to your your control center, or where your hydros are, and you click the wheel that you want to put the hydro on. So I go 0.1, 0.2, and create constraint, and then you see how this value is really small, because it created a hydro in the center, right in the center of this wheel here. As you can see, I don't know if you can really see it because it's invisible, but there is a center constraint right in this area of the wheel. And the reason why you can't change the constraints is because if you already change the constraints right in the middle of the wheel, it will create like an extra length to the wheel that will create the wheel to jump up above the chassis or go below. So I wouldn't really recommend that you use the length. So if you want to do that, I'd recommend that you just delete this, just press C menu, just delete the lengths, because you're not really going to need them anymore. So, 3, 4, 3, 0.4, create constraint, that makes a smaller value. We got 0.5 and 0.6. And they'll all go down to a really small value, so you want to keep that in mind as well once you're doing this. And then we have 0.7 and 0.8, create constraint. And then once you're done with that, you can delete all the points, and then you can, if you have a body on it, you can unfade it, and then you can just go and advanced duplicate it, just make another copy, and just test it out, because I think it should work a lot better now, and the suspension will be unbreakable. That's what I'll show you right now. So it'll be like this, and you can freeze your chassis. If I were to fade that again, you can fade it, and if you were to pull this wheel all the way to the other side, it'd flip right back. It's pretty much just the way it works. And you have to make sure that once you're doing this, the length of the height that you want it to be, you have to keep it that way, or else it won't work. If you try to change the lengths while you have this method on, it will completely bork your wheels, because, I don't know, I can't really show you at the moment, but the wheels would go through the chassis, so they'll go upwards instead of staying in one place like this. So, yeah, that's just a note of reference. You don't really want to do that. I've tried it too many times to know that, so, yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and, if it really did help you, just subscribe, or just tell me in the comments how it worked for you. This method usually works for me. I don't know if it'll work as great for you. I don't know. Just write down me in the comments, and I'll get them later. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and good day.